back this up a little bit better so I have a little room here. I went over to my buddy's shop and we make our paint over there. We don't make anything here, of course, because it's an office. Yeah. But anyway, I took half a gallon for myself because I need to paint my tile system up for my big screen in here, and I got 2 quarts for the customers. This customer's going on right now. So one of the things I was asked when they know about my company, my business, do we make product here? No, we can't make product here. It's virtually impossible. It's office area, so we use it for work, for paperwork and stuff like that, and I do little arts and crafts. That's basically about it. Well, that's as far as it goes. Well, I have a friend of mine who has a garage who was nice enough to let me work from there with no problem whatsoever. So that's fantastic. I'll never show up the garage because, again, as I told you before, the problem we went through with people stalking us, no, we don't do that anymore. We used to be to do that. It was nice, but we can't because people have gotten weird. But anyway, these are going out to my customers. Now, these are the 24 ounces. 24 ounces go for around $237. And they paint the screen size up to 120 inches. And then what we have here, if I can figure out where I put that at. I got stuff all over the place in here. So I'm working on several projects at the same time. Here we go. We have our roller here. So I'm going to do this screen right here. But I need this anyway because I have to do a promo demonstration downstairs today for an advertising company. Work, right? Yes. So these are going out to my customers today. Actually, we're going to be shipping them off in a few minutes. I'll have to print all your labels and everything so you're done. And for you trolls out there who might say, oh, he's making... No, I have a shop, another place that I can go to make this at because I got a lot of cool friends. And one of my friends has a really big garage, and he's let me have some of it to go in and work in. So, there you go. That was when you appreciate the nice thing. But anyway, I got good friends. I got very good people in my corner at the end of the day. So, we make all our products there, and then sometimes I'll bring them here because it's closer to the post office. Most likely, we have a lot of orders. Then what we do is he drives me up there where I need to go. Another perk of having fantastic friends. Alright, so this is the product right here. I'll drop some of this out onto our surface there. I gotta repaint this anyway because I need to do, this was actually the technology we had for the black technologists. It's gamer going out for them. Going off my hands, but I have to be out today. You notice the gamer's darker. It is darker. Because we need it for heavy contrast levels for gaming, that's why. And I probably put too much down. This stuff has really good coverage. And we put way too much down. Should just put a little bit down, and that'd be more than enough. 24 ounces of our product will paint a screen size up to 120 inches. So that means that the average paint does 120 at 32 ounces. 32 ounces of ours does 150 inch screen. Now, before you can make that statement, you have to be able to do the paint down. We've done the paint down on our product, so we were able to show that we can do that. I put down way too much paint. Literally, this stuff has that much coverage. Way too much. Let's scrape some of this off. We put too much down. You're not going to need a lot to paint a screen, and trust me, you're just not going to need it. Stuff has really good coverage. This is just too much. Just that one little spot was just too much. Well, I should repaint my own desk. My panels on my desk. A little too much there. I have to use a fan to smooth and paint this out. Oh man, don't we have a whole bunch of debris next to that? We do. I was planning to put just a little bit down and paint in it, but I keep forgetting our stuff has insane coverage. Let's get all this off the desk. It's working over there. This is why I need a giant desk. I'm going to do a lot of projects on my desk. Put all this over here. I want to put my fan over here, but I got a bunch of cardboard debris over here. Sorry, people. This area was not set up to do this kind of work. It's an office. It's set up for me to basically do my paperwork and build my projects and my research, but it was never set up for me to do this kind of work. And I don't do this at my friend's shop because, again, as I told you before, we went to some weirdos, you know who already, who was stalking our business and carrying on and acting up. So that's why we can't do that anymore. Used to be able to, but not anymore. And does that affect our business? No. Just can't do that anymore. I can tell you one thing, got a little message to those guys at the end of the day. End of the year, we'll see you in court. Just so you know. End of the year. That's when we're planning to file the rest of those lawsuits and get the sheriff's department or whoever we got to get them today, any law enforcement officers in your neck of the woods, come pick you up. So we've got to get you taken care of. Because that stuff was uncalled for. I mean, unbelievable. Literally stalking us. So come end of the year, see a bunch of officers sitting on your porch, you know it's Mr. Bird. All right, we're done right there. Grown men and women don't know how to act right now. I got to take your stuff. This is not the good time. And right now, the way things are going with the economy, to get a lawsuit. People are struggling enough as it is. Yeah. Good. This is why I do this. I can wear it at the shop. So much easier to do it there. Got my equipment. Let's do it. Give it all this over because I don't want this to go against my screen. We got a rag here so I can clean up my table, which doesn't really make a difference because I still have to go in and redo the table anyway. Because right now we're just doing it for arts and crafts. Do our little things here we have to do here for props and stuff we're building. There we go. That's much better. So I'm gonna print y'all labels up, get everything ready, and get y'all out the door. So y'all be good to go. And where is the mouse? Over here. Right here. Got it running over there on the big screen. A fireplace going over there. As it'll dry, it'll get lighter. I had somebody contact me. Didn't even give the screen a chance to dry. Contact you right off the bat and said, oh, it doesn't work. Did you give it a chance to dry first? We've done dozens of videos. We don't need it. We don't need the backup. We're good. We're good. I know that. Now, you see the areas right here? See the Pac-Man? The areas are getting lighter and starting to dry. That's going to give the screen the process to dry. I've literally done dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of these demonstrations. I'll be doing this all this year. I'm going sites, painted it in. Sites, painted it in. I even hired two very beautiful women to come in and speak Spanish, and speak English, and to explain the process on how easy it is to paint it in. I even have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old dressed up in the whole outfit, painter's outfit, and they're going to paint in their own screens. So easy a kid can do it. Unlike the multiple crazy instructions that you go through with other stuff, you don't have to do that with our product. I'll be posting this to my form site. And that's why I tell everybody at the end of the day, if you feel that my demonstrations are fake, sign the contract, sue me in court. That's all you got to do. And you don't want to sign. You know why. Let's go with, let me see. Where is our whatchamacallit? My icons after artwork. Where's Google? I don't have it there. I'm going to go pop over to the post office in a few minutes, but I'm going to show this first. And I'm also going to be posting on the forum site. We had a customer who just ordered on the forum site. That's his order right there on its way out. So I'm going to show you at the end of the day that that's your product. Same thing that we have here. It's the same thing that I'm paying everything that we have in that container. See how the screen's drying? See how it's brighter? There we go. Now let's go over to Google. This is set up for an invisible screen. That's why it's done this way. Oh, what? They got a Pac-Man. Is this Pac-Man mode? Oh my goodness, I'm a Pac-Man fan. We'll do some Pac-Man. Got Pac-Man on Google, that's my favorite. So look at that. See how bright side that's drying right in front of you? See that? Just like that. Let's go over here. Let's grab something from YouTube. Drying time is extremely fast, and as you can see, when I painted the screen, I had too much paint. I'm scraping it off, and there's no complicated paint instruction craziness that goes along with this. You pour it down, you paint it, you're done. That's it. So up and down robot formation and all that nonsense. Nobody wants to go through all that crap. See that? Bam, just like that. That fast, that quick. That's how easy to apply. And we're on a 300 lumen CUNY projector right now. I'm going to take the same surface downstairs, do a demonstration because I have to do it for a promo. Right downstairs, we'll set it up, hook up the projector. We'll hook up a $16.25 projector. That's how easy it is. Now I saved over, well, roughly some for myself, because I told you that I wanted some for myself. And this is for my customers right here. Thank you so much for your purchase. We back our products up 100%. I don't know about everybody else, but I can tell you at the end of the day, we can back our products up so well, we're willing to say at the end of the day that we'll walk in a court for $1 million, even though we don't even have it. We can back it up 100%. Y'all can't do that because their products are not tested. You have no guarantee at the end of the day that you are getting a good product. You could be getting anything in the mail. Anything. Like I asked in the day, where's your test demonstrations? You don't have any of those test demonstrations. Now mind you, keep in mind, for those who are facing lawsuits from my company at the end of the day, and maybe some of you may be reaching some very high marks in prison time, remember those demonstrations that you placed on YouTube claiming that our products came out so dark they're unwatchable? I'm going to have you paint in my screen in that courtroom. You're going to paint it in, just like I did right here. I'm going to paint it right in. And let's see if we get to look the exact same way as you posted in your video. And if not, if you fail in these lawsuits, mind you, some of these lawsuits can reach $1 million and up. And some of the jail time can reach anywhere from 20 to 50 years in jail for fraud against my business. So prepare, be ready, it's coming. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's do a restore over here. The other thing I gotta restore all this stuff from here. So you see how everything comes up nice and bright now to my customers? There you go. That's what my customers get. That's why my customers can go outside and do demonstrations at the end of the day that people who sell products today can't even do. Oh my ball with this screen. So we got this right here. We're going to paint. That's a gamer. We got this whole big screen I want to put in. But right now I got some stuff I got to do. I think I want to do my floor first before we do the giant screen. Because I do want to do a koi fish. I want to turn the floor into all koi fish. Moving koi fish. And if I get the sensor system put in here, which I'm working with the Connects to do that, a sensor system, we can get the koi fish to move every time you step on the floor. They'll move out of the way. Or you'll leave puddles and stuff like that. That's what we're working on with the Connects. I actually need to go pick up another one. Now let's go over to, let me see here. This is pretty cool. I didn't know this is one of the updates on YouTube. That I actually do like. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Now see all the text comes up crystal clear. Read everything perfectly fine. Oh, let me see. Where's microphones for this thing? Or can I just put them in? Wait, let me see. Oh, the keyboard's down here. Give me snow, give me snow, give me snow, give me snow. There you go. I can do that all day. Which I'm gonna have them all with this stuff because again, I literally can do this all day. So we are to cover the surface over. Dry, no time at all. As you can see, dry time extremely fast. Excellent white levels, color levels, the whole 9 yards. And as for your gray screens out there, and I know you're not gonna like what I say, it will beat the living crap out of your screen because you see what we do to your screens. All I would have to do is take this paint right here and stick my hand in it and touch your screen, and your screen no longer functions anymore. Stuff is potent. So to my customers, thank you so much for your orders. We appreciate so much. I'm gonna get your paint out today, so you'll be good to go. And I'll be posting this to my form site because we have a customer over there who just purchased. I want you to see what you're getting. And this paint right here, mine over here, well, I got planned for this. I might be ordering me another screen, a portable screen. I think I'm doing a 65-inch portable, so I can take it with me. Oh, that's right, 85-inch. Definitely 85-inch. All right, well, let me hold up a minute. Let's have some fun with this thing. I'm trying to wrap it up yet. Oh, let me see. Ooh, I wonder if they got any new stuff. I want to do some more demonstrations downstairs. I wonder if they got some new stuff. And so as colors pop, gamers do this. Gamers have really, I want this demonstration right here. See the colors they got in there. They got some deep reds in there. Just 2 days ago. See, 100% contrast levels, beautiful colors, all that good stuff. Now, I'm going to do me a nice setup downstairs. I'm going to use a $16.25 projector, 600 by 800, 720 SVGA, Epson S Powerlight S6. That's all we need. No 4K, no 1080p, no calibrated, no dark environment, no bull crap, none at all whatsoever. You see how I paint the screen in? Very easy. Different directions all over the place, don't make a difference, who cares? Dries in nice and smooth every single time. One of your motorized projection screens, fixed frame screens, walls, whatever you want. This is actually made out of fiberglass. It's a fiberglass surface. I'm gonna do some gaming off this too. Let's check out some beautiful animals. That's one big cat. See, no faded, washed out color, none of that nonsense. All right. And by the way, no clean roller. We just use a dirty old roller because Use what we use. You know, regular dirty roller. But you want to make sure you go with the 9-inch net roller. If you're doing a big screen, it's a smaller screen, so we just use a regular 4. That's basically about it. Now I'm going to get your labels printed out, and you should be receiving tracking numbers soon in your mail. Email, not mail. And these right here, like I said, these are 24 ounces. They do a screen size up to 120 inches. One coat application, and you're finished and done. I love how the giraffes wrap their necks around each other. That is so freaking cool. Got a peacock going on there. Well, let's check out some beautiful food. Got that here. No calibrating, none of that crap. There's mine. Keeping this for myself. My new screen coming in. Came over that. This is why I'm glad that I have friends of mine that are attorneys, and I'll tell you why. Because I run stuff past them all the time. Like, can I do this in a demonstration, not get sued? Like, I have to ask them stuff all the time. So apparently, if you paint over a certified screen, like you put a paint into their screen, yeah, you can get sued for that. You literally can get sued for it. So I just found that out today by an attorney. And you can't do that. Now I can do side by side. Yeah, you can do side by side all day long. No problem whatsoever. But you actually can't paint over the screen. Now, the white screens and stuff, you can paint over those. You know why? Because most of the companies who make those screens are pretty much just making cheap screens. They're cheap white screens. That's all they are. So, you know, they really don't care about that. I mean, I've contacted these companies before. Mostly what they care about is basically if you're going to be buying them, if you maybe want to do buying by bulk, you know what I mean, get a discount on bulk because you're going to be painting them over them anyway. All they want is the sales. They want the sales that they're going to buy the screen. I couldn't care less what you do with it. But a screen like Elite Screens, DMP Supernova, one of them, we paint a square into the screen, no, we can get in trouble for that. So that's why I'm glad I have lawyer friends that can come to and say, hey, you know, can I do this? I'm like, nope, can't do that. Can't do that at all. So now they get you sued. Side by side, you can do side by side all day long. Comparisons. You can do those with no problem. This is on the 300 lumen CUNY we're running right now. Oh, man. That's how high and bright that color pushes off the gamers. Gamers are incredible. Now, if anyone feels at the end of the day that the demonstration I've done here is completely false and untrue, sign our contract, meet us in court. So all you got to do, keep warned, contracts can sit somewhere in ranges of maybe $1 million and up. But that one's $1 million. So if you feel like you want to back yourself up at the end of the day, and you feel that you can take us, well, sign contract and see you in court. Stop all this, more of this. Thank you. That being said, thank you to our customers for supporting our company. We appreciate so much on so many levels. And our job is to bring you the best product, the best quality screen paints we can, without all that fuss and other nonsense that goes along with it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time, and God bless.